welcome yet again to the Motivational Maniac podcast. I am your host, Tandung Gonyana. Join me as we delve further into my personal journey through the concrete jungle. To move forward, you need a combination of things that will sustain in you. Our friends, especially when we are young, play a huge factor in us trying to fit in and follow society norms. In this approach, we blindly sacrifice our values in pursuit of fitting in. Do we ever stop to question ourselves if we can be able to live with ourselves once we indulge in activities that undermine our value systems? We start compromising from every area of our lives. That's why I had to make an active decision to keep friends that will hold me accountable for the person I wanted to be. Keeping my circle small was key, as that will make it easier to transition to the new person. It takes strength as well as awareness for the self to be aware of what no longer is doing it good. That is when then I started following the necessary means to unlearn what I learned and learn anew. Recreating our belief system is a must when we are faced with adversities. These are testing times for our own character as well as our pathway to our own greatness. I started dwelling on philosophy that promoted accountability as well as compassion for our fellow men. Read. Those might be the most important words that lingered my mind. I now was around company that valued individualism, that further enhanced my need to redefine my character. My past now could be used as means of forging a new personality for myself. I was so excited for this new path and the responsibility, which was the main initiative. As you continue your pathway to a new realm, you start believing in yourself as well as every action you engage in. This further enforced that I could only change the things I first became aware of. Tiptoe your way to the top. Step by step, we conquer. We are accepting and in no doubt fail ourselves. Even if we are not met with failure, we are going to learn. It's a climb we were determined to prevail over and get better with each and every try. How we perceive the world around us is important. It's either make or break. Some of us can take this lightly, and that can have detrimental effects on the long run. So with reading, that expanded how I saw things and the world around me. This enforced my curiosity for how the world works and how best I could discover my gift to make my livelihood purposeful. One of the most impactful teachers once said to me, and I quote, "You determine your worth. Never believe when someone says you can't do anything. They are coming from a place of fear and want to project their insecurities on you. Stay mindful and love." The later years of my school life was joyful and impactful. Just shows the importance of self-awareness. I remember entering high school being this young, ambitious boy who wanted to excel. You as a person have to take in mind that your teenage years are the most important learning years of your life. Whatever you learn during this period, you'll carry it for the rest of your adult life. As hard as it was all worth it. Developing a different relationship with failure and life itself takes insightful and hard experience. During these adverse times, we get to see our own strength and how able we are in times of turbulence. That takes huge amounts of abundance. This is also the period I learned about perseverance, the mere importance of improving my vocabulary. It made me live in a world of possibility. That cause, I made an active choice to raise the bar, expand my limits. That wouldn't be possible if I didn't value growth. I'd faced so many struggles until I decided that my attitude towards everything matters and that I was the master of my life. If I wasn't happy with anything, I could change it. With the right attitude, patience, and persistence, all will work out. With each and every step forward, we head towards sustenance. As your confidence grows, so do the possibilities. It now comes as second nature to reflect and grow through one's own mistakes. I'd previously wanted things to be easy, but they wouldn't be worth it at the end of the day. So hardship is something we all in life face. We cannot avoid it. It's either we face it or we live as victims to our own circumstances. It's a journey one has to walk through themselves, facing the dark character traits of the self and being aware of them. Victory over one's fear is important. Conquering the internal fears were far more important than the outer ones. That was because I had taken responsibility for my inner well-being. I sought practices that promoted looking inwards through meditation, philosophy, audiobooks, holy books were means that I elevated my consciousness. With every opportunity I got to practice, gratitude, I did. Even when you lose, you win. It's all about perspective. There is plenty out there for each and every one of us. It will take us making the active decisions to venture into the unknown and doing things a new and a different way. By any means necessary, we try to rewire our consciousness, to live life from a point of abundance and wealth. As being aware of the beauty that surrounds us on a daily, it had me thinking. People never say God is intelligence. Reason why they are not conscious of the beauty around them? The things we have no control over are the most impeccable to think about. Life is definitely what you make of it. Namaste. Thank you yet again for joining us for this episode to learn and reflect. Feedback and reviews will be highly appreciated on all the podcast platforms you might be listening on. And until next time, namaste. Just when you think the tables are turned against you, reality deals you a different card. It's always about what we make of what we get, where we are. Where I found myself was between a rock and a hard place. But I couldn't stop for nobody. Focus, focus, focus. To the top.